continuing investigation into what New York construction companies say is a scam, bogus on-the-job accidents, leading to hefty insurance claims and higher costs that trickle down to you, the taxpayer. Investigative reporter Kristen Thorne here with more on a man who claims his identity was stolen and used in a lawsuit for an on-the-job related injury, a job he never had. Kristen, you have new information showing us more on this story?
Yes, Dave, someone has posed as him at a doctor's office, and this really is alarming because the end game here seems to be for scammers to cash in on workers' compensation payments, which can be hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions of dollars. Insurance companies tell me they believe people's personal information is being stolen and used to pose as injured patients. It happened to the man you are about to meet. He asked that we protect his identity, so we will call him Daniel. According to workers' comp documents, Daniel saw a physical therapist in Queens 16 times, but Daniel says that's impossible. He was never injured on a construction site. He never went to those appointments, but it appears someone did, posing as him. We went with Daniel to the physical therapist's office in Elmhurst to sort this out. If Daniel didn't come here, who did? We asked the office for Daniel's records, showing them the workers' comp documents, which contain the name of their practice as the medical provider. We showed them the dates Daniel was allegedly treated there. October 14th, August 25th, all in 2022. Eyewitness News found 16 visits in a 3-month period in 2022 billed to the construction site's insurance. Office staff told us they were unable to release Daniel's records because the picture of the man they have on file is not Daniel. This is the identification they say the patient used when he came for the appointments. The ID has Daniel's name and Daniel's address, but the man in the picture is not Daniel. No. Daniel told us he doesn't recognize the man in the picture. He also pointed out that the birth date on the ID is similar to his, only the day is wrong. The surprises didn't stop there. The PT office also gave us this document. The imposter listed his emergency contact as a law firm, and it's not just any law firm. It's the same law firm that filed Daniel's injury lawsuit, Daniel says, without his knowledge. In our last report, we revealed that the suit claimed Daniel was severely injured from a fall at a Brooklyn job site, but Daniel never worked there. Lawmakers and insurance companies believe this fraud is happening on a huge scale on work sites throughout New York State.
It's an epidemic in the industry, without question.
Edward Berry is retired from the NYPD's organized crime unit and is now working with insurance companies in New York to try to crack down on this apparent fraud. You did organized crime at the NYPD for a number of years. Does this sound like organized crime to you?
It very well could be, yeah. You have the low-level workers that are on the sites. They get hired. They're recruited by recruiters, like I mentioned. They ultimately get jobs on these sites. They're on the sites. They're coached on what to do. They were told, sort of coached on how to fall down, and then once they fall down, how to claim the injury. A portion of that collection gets kicked up to the runner, recruiter.
So how exactly does this affect you and your bottom line? Well, insurance companies have had to raise their premiums for construction and building insurance to cover these fraudulent claims. The more fraudulent claims insurance companies pay out, the more expensive their policies are becoming, and that means your home ownership or rental costs are going up too. In terms of Daniel's situation, I was able to track down the phone number of the man who posed as him, but it's disconnected. Back to you.
Oh, what a tangled web. Thank you very much, Kristen.